This subject right here today, I'm about to spit to you guys with about, it's gonna be real. Most people, when they come into your lives, right? Once upon a time, I was in the same situation, right? I can relate. Most people come into your lives, they come to you with problems, right? You will never hear from them. You'll never hear from them when things are going good, right? Today, in this modern world we're living in, social media, right? Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. You see them living their best lives. You know, they could be doing challenges, skip to my loo, whatever. All these challenges, right? They're going shopping. They have relationships, right? And then what happened? You will never think that these same type of people will have any type of problem. Because why? They put all their business out on social media. What else? You hear from other family members how life is going good, right? But you, out of all the people, right? These same people that you never hear from when things are going good, they'll come to you when they have problems. They come to you when they have problems. Oh, this is such and such says this to me. He disrespects me. She disrespected me. You're like, dang. You look on social media, you think they living their best lives, things are going good, right? And all turn around, they have problems on top of problems. And then they know they could come to you because why? You won't tell them their business. That's one. They know that if they are, talking, if you chop it up with them, you could give them some good advice. People, I'm here to let you know. Why do people come to you with their problems? Why? Before I get into that, and I'll let you know why, this is your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. Stay tuned because it's something that you need to hear and you will get laced, right? And I'm sure a lot of you out there can really relate to this because me, myself, not currently, but in the past, and I'm talking about in the past, where I used to have a lot of friends, they used to always come to me with their problems, right? And why? In most cases, you are the healer. You are the healer because they know that the things that you spit to them with, you are the healer. It makes sense. You make it make sense. All right. So let me chop it up with you guys, right? In these times right now, right? People are in situations where they have no business being in. What I mean, relationships. They're still in friendships that they're not supposed to be in. They got themselves in some type of financial struggles, right? Etc., etc. But you being the person that you are, being the healer, give me a second, drink some water. Being the healer that you are, and you're doing your best to make sure that you're living your best life, you abide by the rules of this world we living in, which is in this world, right? You following the rules. You're a good citizen, right? But these people, they'll get themselves in so much trouble, right? And they'll come to you, and what it's doing to you is bringing down your energy. It's bringing your energy down because you got to keep on listening to them and listening to them and listening to them. And in most cases, these people don't want healing. You didn't know about that, right? They don't want healing because they just want to be heard. And you know what happened? When you continue to listen to them, most people do it. Some people, they'll listen. You put them on game, cool. But I'm talking for the people that are fake with you. You know who they are. They can be this random person that you associate. They can be family members, your co-workers, family members that are in relationships, right? And a lot of these people, they put themselves in these situations and they come to you. And a lot of cases too, I know some people, they will have a conversation with somebody about this, right? About their problems, right? And what happened? The minute you try to talk to them and try to break it down to them, they're trying to cut your attitude with you as if you said something wrong to them. Does it make sense? Let me break it down to you. It was one situation where I was dealing with a female, right? I was dealing with a female one time. It was back in 2014. This girl, and we don't even talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. She don't have my social media. I don't have her social media. We're not even connected, so I could talk about this. I'm not gonna say her name, but she was jumping from one guy to another. One guy to another. And she hit me up and she wanted to kick it with me. All right, cool. I'm your friend, but at the same time, I'm not giving you, it's just very funny. Like, how you want to talk to me? I know everything what you're doing. Now, at the time, some guys will be like, they'll still mess with her. They'll still kick it with her. But me, at that time, for some reason, I don't know, I had that wisdom where I just didn't want to, because I had that energy that she got something, like, you know what I mean? It was just like, dang, she was just all over it. But I'm talking about, homegirl was breaking it down to me, how she get down. And me, I'm like, okay, but at the same time, I'm like, dang, this girl wild. Yo, this same chick literally was jumping from one guy to another. She got her own little place and couldn't keep a job. Cool. And then to turn around, she would tell me about what this guy did. She called me one time, and it was the same guy. I hope you're imaginating, because when I break these stories down, it's for you to understand, like, where I'm going with this, right? It's a message in it. This same girl, woman, whatever, met this guy, and then she would tell me this guy would disrespect her and talk to her down and many things. She was just like, as I noticed that the way she spoke to me, when I have a response to her, she responds to me in a, how can I say, she responds in a very aggressive way, as if I said something wrong to her. And at that moment, I thought to myself, I was like, man, this girl, she's off. At the same time, she's letting me know that she finds me attractive. She want to kick it with me, cool. So we linked up one time, and we were in acting together. So she brought me to the seminar, and I was with her. And she just throwing all type of clues, what she want. Of course, she wanted for me to, yeah. So it was one point I didn't hear from her after a year or so. We still kept in contact. Where was it on? Still had each other's number. We were still cool. Beautiful young woman at the time. Beautiful woman, tall, shape, cool. But at the same time, I always had the blessing of talking to different women, beautiful women. Like some guys, they, but she hit me up, and she was out in the West Coast. I'm over here in the East Coast. She was telling me, you're a nice guy. I like you, and this and that. Wow. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, what happened to them guys that you kicking it with? She was just like, all right. So me, I'm kind of hesitant. I already, I'm still kicking it with her and everything, but I'm just like, what is her motive? So I'm still kicking it with her. Talking to her. When I mean kicking up, talking to her. We still in contact. And she's telling me what she was getting into. She was in the West Coast. I'm like, all right, cool. But she never told me that she was not kicking it with nobody else, but she wanted to come and kick it with me. Cool. So she told me, look, we always cool. We would link up. She's like, yo, we link up. And she told me what she wanted to do. She want me real bad. I'm like, oh, really? But she said, look, hear me out. She had an STD. She broke it down to me, and she couldn't get rid of. But she said, it's okay. It comes this, that, and I'm like, whoa. In my head, I'm like, STD. So first of all, coming here with problems. That's what I'm telling you. She coming with problems. How do you even know that I even really want to do it with you? Think about it. So I let her know, like, look, we cool and all. I ain't got no issues with you. We always been kicking it. We've been friends, but I ain't looking at you like that. You know, she flipped the whole script on me as if I was the one that gave her the problems. And I'm talking about homegirl came back and she blamed everything on me. That's what I'm telling you, people. Make a long story short, people come to you with problems because they know you're the healer. But in this case where I was in a situation in, she came to me with problems and wanted me to just be her healer, right? Be around her, be with her. When she had the opportunity before to not do these type of BS and caught up to her karma. And this is what I had to let you know. In some cases, when people are going through their problems, you have to let them go. You can listen to them. At some point, you give them a message. But when they come to you again and trying to have you sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there and then you just listening, you have to have boundaries and let them know, look, I'm sorry for you. I got nothing but love for you. But look, you're draining my energy. I hope everything could work out for you. But you have to set them free and let them learn. And in most cases, they will learn by trauma. And then they'll go to somebody else. Let them go to somebody else. Because you don't need that problems in your life. You don't need these type of things in your life where people come to you. You're not going through that. You're not doing these type of things because you know better. You know that, look, if I was in a situation, this is what I would do. If I was in a relationship, I'll just tell him or she this, that, and the third that I'm not. You set boundaries. They don't set boundaries. A lot of times it's their fault, but they just want to be heard. They want you to pat them in the shoulder and let them know, okay, you know what? It was their fault and it was not yours. You know what? Leave them alone. We don't know two sides. There's always one side to the story. In most cases, it's always that one person that comes to you with problems. You don't know if it's that person that you're talking to, that you're cool with, right? The person that's coming to you with problems, is their fault. And this is why you have to learn that you have to just set them free. Let them rock. Let them go. Because most people, they're only one side. If you're a person just like me, if it's my fault, I'll break down the whole story. I'll let them know, like, look, this is what I said, this is what I did, and this is how I moved. This is what I thought. And shout out to my sister. My sister, I don't know if I want to say her name. She knows who she is because she watches my videos all the time. She's the type of person, I'll tell her something, and me telling her what happened, she'll ask me what did I do, and she'll call me out on it. I never tell her that though, but sometimes, of course, you're like, dang, you're supposed to be on my side, but she'll call me out on it. And a lot of people, if we have more people like that in our lives, I'm telling you, we'll know from right from wrong. Most people don't know right from wrong because they're always putting their side, letting them know their story. But in some cases with her, she's always, when she's two sides, when she knows how I rock and how I move, she's like, maybe it was you. In some cases, most people can't hear that. They can't take that shit. They can't take that. And this is always the thing. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Right? And when people come to you with problems, sometimes what you have to learn is sit there and not learn. Just sit there and just listen. Listen to them. Okay. And then you ask them, when it's time you talk, ask them, what did they do? What did you do? And you know what they'll say? It was never me. It was not me. It was them. And that's bullshit. That's bullshit because most people, it's always two sides. It takes two. But we're not talking about that. But we're talking about when people come to you with problems, they know you're the healer. They know that you're gonna sit there and listen to them. They know that you're gonna sit there and comfort them. In most cases, you'll give them a hug. You let them know everything is gonna be okay. And a lot of people need that. You're the healer. I know I'm a healer. I'm not perfect. I'm not God. I know that for a fact, but I know I'm a healer. A lot of people come to me with problems. And a lot of times too, when people come to you with problems, they want to use you. They'll use you and take your hard-earned resources. They'll come to you and use you for your time. And a lot of times you have to be careful with those type of people. They'll come to you and just take your energy and drain you. And they'll turn around and do it over again. And you have to leave those people alone. Set them free. Let them go. Let them fly away. When they come to you again, avoid these people, because you have so many people in this world that would love to be around you, just because they know that when they come to you, is you give them good energy. You give them love. And these same type of people, they're a lot more in a better situation than you. But with you, with your energy and how you move and how you think, they want to be around you. They would love to be around a person just like you. Okay? But those are the reasons, right, why most people come to you with problems. Because you are the healer. Right? And a lot of times we set ourselves up, right? Society tells us, especially in the environment I grew up in, oh, you have to be around your people, you have to be there, God want this, God want that. But God didn't tell you to stay around these people and continue to be stressed. He didn't tell you that. You have the opportunity. You only have one life to make heaven on earth for your life. Heaven on earth on life. A long time ago, I used to always think that in this life that we're living in is hell. It's hell. But that was not true. You have the opportunity to make heaven on earth. Or this could be a life for you that's always challenging for you and you're just suffering. Me, I choose to have heaven on earth. I want to be surrounded by people that's going to speak life into me. I want to eat healthy foods. I want to eat good food that's supposed to be medicine to my body. When I'm speaking to my friends, we can learn from each other. And this is one of the reasons why right now I don't have any friends. But the next time I do come across some people that are my friends, they will be my soul tribe. This is one of the reasons why I'm leaving where I am, because most people come to you with problems where I live. I'm telling you. And you ought to do the same thing too, wherever you are. So again, comment below and give us some reasons why most people come to us with problems. All right? And please like, share, subscribe. And ladies, keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at gorgeous271.com. Gorgeous271.com. All right? Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Again, remember why most people come to you with problems, all right? Comment below. Peace.